Mellow greetings, merry Tubians. Welcome back to Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. And year 5 on Harper Farm. I'm sorry, I really just like watching the background change from morning to night. It's soothing. I do hope that everybody is having a wonderful week, day, month, year. It is the mythical, wonderful February 29th when I am recording this. Always feels good to have the extra day on the leap year. Well, it does to me. I'm weird. I own that. Oh, I hope Tucker is okay. We should go talk to him. Daughter is awake. Hello, daughter. I'm just saying hi. You know, reminding you that your mother loves you. Sunshine! Luck is not great. We've already done the event for this season, so it's just Van's visit. So let us tend to some critters. Good morning, my various creatures of sizes and shapes. Everybody's happy with that. Where's Fran? Fran's asleep, of course. Alright, we're just doing easy pickings for the tending. Just because it does take so long now. Babs is in full floof. Cash is looking healthy. I don't even know why I'm so excited to see Van, except that maybe this time I will have earned the fishing rod. I doubt it, but as I haven't done much fishing in the last couple of days. Really got to, though. But I also need to do the thing in the mines. Because otherwise I forget about that, and I don't want to miss a year. I think it's kind of cool to get all of them. Shari I've already spoken to. Hey Fran, you're awake. A lamb will be born soon. I just need you to be in any other direction so I can put out food for you. Thank you. Hey, new friend? Is that my lamb? It is my lambing! It's a girl! What else are we gonna name a girl lamb? We are going to name them... Ooh! Will that fit? Oh, it will if I do it this way. Eight ply! Which is a blend of wool. Well, it's a tie of wool, a thickness of wool. Used for knitting and crochet and other such things. You know what, based on that. Welcome to the family, 8-ply. Let's give you a brush. And now I'm booting all of you out of here. That took longer than it should have. So many critters. Speaking of, good morning, fam. Hope we're all doing well. You really wanted to get to that egg, didn't you? Oh, seriously, ladies. Confusing me on who I have and haven't given bats to. I can't give pats to you because you're asleep. Alright, I think that was everybody. It's really hard to tell when they're all moving around like that. There's the egg. My precious, precious egg. Now, hey Matt. Fertilizer machine is working. Trees are flowering. Nothing appears ready for a good shake. Ooh, crops are very dry. Alright, you're out of fertilizer. Alright, what do I have that I don't need that I can fertilize? I've got like 20 gabillion aromatic herbs in a box, so I'm not that fussed about them. There you go. Can't believe I didn't notice that sooner. I am holding my watering can. Straw sweets! Nice. None of you guys are ready. No one is ready today. But you want some shaking. Thank you. You do not want shaking, but you look like you're close to fruiting. Alright. Everybody else is cool. Need to cut down a bunch of grass. Need to convert a bunch of stuff into better stuff. Oh, please let me get a fishing rod today. Now, did I need straw sweets for something? Okay, cutlets, baby, will be my last lamb. Because at that point we have a full house. Potatoes are grow this month. Carrotones won't. Piberitos will. Picaros won't. Nope. Winter only. And let's just sort all of this out. Grab all of our wool, put away. The flowers. Still gotta grab all the eggs and make the cheeses and such. And I should put some of the straw sweets in. So we'll drop in 2. Alright. Brie is the marble cow. So I needs the marble milk. And then Butters is the brown cow. So I needs the brown milk. Don't know that I'll bother with goat butter and goat cheese this visit. Might do it next visit. As it is, I'm already going to have to run back here so I can grab all the fish to sell off. Takura likes... He was an egg soup fellow. It is! No new quest up. Van is already out and about. I can't go digging while Van's here, so that's okay. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Well, I've got all of his wool. I've got all of these eggs. And I've got these golden objects. And some goat butter. Oh, I say that sounds fantastic! Gonna finish selling everything before I check. Gonna be sadly disappointed on the other side. I lost track. Yeah, that sounds good. Seriously, has anybody managed to buy the $1 Million Bear without using like a New Game Plus or anything like that? Because I would be very interested to know how you did it. Did you just not buy anything? I needed 3 hyper drinks. I really hope it's 3. And who was that going to? Was that going to Daryl? I feel like that was going to Daryl. No, I'm good. You don't have my fishing rod. Seriously though, was that... Still gotta work out how to make the baked picaro. Gotta do the hybrid crop. Mellow sweet ice cream. Yeah, it is Daryl. Okay, cool. So let's see. Where is our cantankerous researcher right now? Oh, possibly it is lab. Yep. Maybe? I'm here about your request. Don't know what your toolbox does for me, but I'm kind of hoping it'll help Silver on her way. I am absolutely in dire need of your tools. I used to use these tools for my experiments, but I'm sure you could at least use them to fix leaky ceilings or whatever it is that you do. Now that a genius's work is never done, I must return to my research. Thanks again for your assistance. Toolbox is next to the sand bucket. I've been wondering what was going to go there. And that conveniently brings me back to the farm. I do have a mellow sweet, don't I? It's growing right now, isn't it? What was that? It was a sweet potato on a melon? Watermelon? Alright. Let's go sell off. So many fishies. And then we're going to go do some more fishing. And then, no, actually, we'll plant out these seeds first. Then we'll do some more fishing. And then we'll tend the critters. And then we'll go to bed. You know you've hit a certain spot in life when you begin to envy your character. And farming is by no means an easy career. But right now, this version of it is sort of idyllic. I'm going to spend half my afternoon catching fish or scrabbling in the dirt for old forks. It just sounds so nice. So very, very ideal. Little sigh. Now, where does seeds go? That's that lot done. Pop that one in there. And we'll put you guys in there. Hopefully they all have enough time to grow. Pui, are you out begging? Nah, not today. Alright. Let us cast our line. And wait. In patience. And impatiently. For the fishies to bite. I've got to be close. I've been fishing with this rod for like 2 years. Interesting. It's getting shakes on the bobber before the silhouette had even come up. It is an eager fishy. Come on, fishy. So we'll keep doing this till about 6:30. And then we'll go tend the critters. Hey, another huge bucket mouth bass. And I guess if you invested in sheep instead of cows right at the beginning, you'd be raking in money hand over fist once the golden wool starts to hit. I will also acknowledge I could probably make a lot more money if I didn't hoard everything. Just in case I need it. Oh, okay. So before we had the one that started gnawing on the bobber before I could even see the silhouette. And now we've got the one that's just going to sit there and stare at it. Fish behavior is so inconsistent. Hey, rainbow trout. Thank you, Van. That gives me a chance to get my little floofs back in their barns. No. Oh, I was going to say, there's always one that lays a golden egg right after Van leaves. Never fails. Never, ever, ever fails. Alright, and I know I've already put food out for everybody, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, looks like that got everyone. People have fallen asleep. People are starting to nom. Roger, did I talk to you this morning? I actively can't remember. Babs is asleep. Already seen to Bree and Belinda. Bowie's fairly energetic. Ain't Ply is learning to fit in with their new family. I actually wonder if sheep and goats get along. Like, I know you can use alpacas as herd animals. They will protect it and watch over a herd. And I'm never sure if that works with some of the other species. Alright. Anybody who was asleep misses out. Can only do so much, folks. I have heard other people say when they've played this game that they felt like they were just trying to fill time waiting for the next event to happen. And I feel like I'm constantly very, very busy. I know that I've missed stuff along the way, which will also help me on future playthroughs, but I'm not certain I understand the sentiment. And clearly I understand it, but I don't know. Is there a strong sense with this game that farming is just something you do to fill time between events? We'd all love to peek into Daryl's head. Nobody knows what goes on in there. I'm not sure it's safe to know what goes on in there. Oh, speaking of scenes, that was unexpected. Ah, of course Silver's gonna play with the toolbox. Huh? When did we get those? Hey, is it okay if I borrow those tools for a bit? Go for it. What am I gonna do? I'm not telling. You'll just have to wait and see. You building yourself an additional house? Erecting baffles between your rooms and ours? Good morning to my menagerie. Oh, of course, now you wake up. Alright, does anybody need clipping? No. You're asleep. You're asleep. You're asleep. Why is everybody asleep? It's no earlier or later than we normally do this. You all got fed. Come on now, I'm older than all of you. If I can be out here racing around, brushing and feeding and tending you all. Well, you guys know the rules. If you're asleep when I'm giving out pats, you don't get pats. It's harsh, but I believe it's fair. Also, it saves me about 2.5 hours of work time. And I just got to places I need to be today. Daffy's energetic. Can't remember who I got on this side before I switched. Guess it doesn't really matter. As long as I get to everybody. Let's go grab that. Oh! Wow! You guys all laid the minute that you had to go outside. Interesting. Because I also would like to go check on what my daughter is doing. Everything is in flower. Alright, that gets everybody. Disc orange, grapple, or apple. Nobody else is ready for harvest. You guys aren't far off. Takes some time to grow. I don't think I'm going to risk it. I think if they had sprouted earlier, then yes, I would. And I think it's just a little bit too late. Alright, let's go quickly check on Silver. Yes, she is. Alright, she's also clearly not home, in spite of the fact that we earlier saw her walk into the house. I guess she could have snuck out while I was doing other things. It wouldn't be that hard, really. It's not like I try and monitor her every move. Don't know what I'm doing with my own camera. Should pick some flowers, though. I should probably go visit the Harvest Sprites at some point, too. See if there are any recipes for the hybrid veggies that I've unlocked. You and me both, kiddo. Alright, so we've got a few... There you are. That looks like a vase, probably a coin. Let's get started. Now this is a fossil. I was hoping it was a runestone. Another coin. I do not want to spend the whole season down here digging. Old fossil. As opposed to a young fossil. Do you ever stop and think about how many statements have fallen into common parlance that are almost entirely redundant? Like, quite frequently, you'll hear somebody say their past history. The history, by definition, is in the past. So, why do they need to specify? Why can't they just say history? I'm curious as to the redundancies of language. Another weird statue. Coin. Is there even one of these things this year? Coin. Hopefully a spoon or a comb. Probably a coin. Definitely a coin. Hopefully it'll be a statue or a rock, but I'm hoping. Fossil! I guess they're kind of rocks. Another coin. Alright. Let's pick this one. And here we shall dig until they kick us out. Or until I pass out, whichever happens first. Another bell statue thing that looks vaguely like a bronzer. That was what I wanted. All done. Please let's. I need to hear you rhapsodize over this tablet. My word, what's this? Something appears to be inscribed on it. Okay, that dialogue hasn't changed from year to year. Yes. You didn't tell me about the one I found last year? Nothing else of value. Sure. Oh. Ah, there we go. Flora and I have begun to decipher the words written on it. The words, "Our people must protect it at all costs," were etched upon the tablet in ancient tongue. But what is it? The finer details still elude me, but I can hardly resist the allure of a challenge. In any case, I apologize for keeping you. I hope we can both count on your continued assistance. Oh. I see, I see. Oh, ho, ho. So that's what it was all along. We should be able to recreate what's recorded on the stone tablets in the modern day, and you, Meneley, shall bear witness to history. So that was the last one, I'm guessing. I must ask one other person to aid us in this endeavour. Flora, prepare the fire. Pui? Gordy. Gary? Lou. Interesting choice. Well, hi there, folks. Carter was nearly jumping out of his britches when he came to the inn to ask me for help, so here I am. Thank you for coming, Lou. I believe this means all of our preparations are complete. First, one must prepare the ingredients. Circle, triangle, square. Then one must insert the ingredients into a deep bowl. Heat until the sundial's shadow becomes the size of a pinky finger. 30 minutes then. Flora looks concerned. Wonderful, it's cooked well. Now next. Patience is a virtue. Wait until the center has cooled. I suppose all we can do now is wait. Have I spent all these years digging up an ancient recipe? Finally, one must beware not to burn their tongue. This is our traditional recipe, passed down from generation to generation. The secret of its flavor shall not be shared. Our people must protect it at all costs. This is... curry? Just plain old curry, ain't it? Carter was spouting some nonsense about this being a monumental discovery when he found me. I wondered what it could be, but, is this it? Why, cooking is the foundation of all civilizations. As the eras pass and peoples change, so too do our recipes. Even in the present day, various regions have their specialities, dishes that most deliciously utilize local ingredients. Indeed, food can be a proverbial door to the ancient world. We can discover what climates were required for ancient cooking, for example. We may also glimpse at a civilization's religious practices, even their cultures as a whole. It's all quite enlightening, I say. As the tablet states, this recipe was passed down from generation to generation. Based on what's written, we can assume that... Professor? I think the curry is getting cold. Ah, yes, an impeccable observation, Flora. We should enjoy this meal at once. Let us give thanks to the ancient peoples for sharing their secret recipe with us. Now then, time to dig in. Okay? Oh, hello, brat child. You sure can. Hey, Flora. But wait, was that the last tablet then? I'm very confused. Also very cross-eyed. And with all these additional cutscenes I wasn't expecting, it's going to be a slightly longer than normal episode. As ever, we will fish through till 6:30. So fish, fish, fish until 6:30. So does that mean, if that was the last rune, that this is the last year? I'm not sure I'm ready for it to end yet. There's so much of me in here right now. Unfortunately, that's still quite a few episodes away, but still. I don't know what happens when we run out of years. I'm a little bit scared. Come on, fishy, stop teasing me. Seriously, dude? You've been playing with it for half an hour. Either bite or get off the bait. Thank you. It wasn't even a huge stringfish. Why did it give me so much trouble? It's just being deliberately problematic. Hey, Daryl. I may have missed a chance to donate to Poi. Gosh darn it, and I haven't put food out for everybody yet. I'm coming, guys. Do you know what? You're all expensive to feed. Okay, that takes care of that. Back in you go. Should get the milking done real quick. Just so that I don't block myself out in the morning. Alright, I'll be right back. I just need to put the chickens away. Oh, and a golden egg. Alright, brusha, brusha, brusha. Linda's in a good mood. Everybody better be in a good mood. You've all been out in the sun. You've all got food. You've been brushed. Maybe I should come back as a sheep. Sure, I have to worry about wolves and foxes and predatory humans at particular times of the year, but I just get to stand around all day and enjoy flavorful grasses and no worries on how to pay the bills or put food on the table or survive management. Just show up. Nah, I still think if I'm going to come back as any form of animal, it should be a cat. Hopefully a house cat that is appropriately worshipped, as all house cats should be, or at least they believe they should be. Maybe I can come back as a harvest wisp sprite thing. They don't seem to have a lot of responsibilities. They do have to live in a tree. And IRL, I'm not really that nature friendly. I have great respect for nature and the natural world. But I'm Australian. I'm afraid of wildlife. All the memes are true. Everything here is trying to kill us. It's not that bad. I don't mind the great outdoors. Once Upon a Curry, the final stone tablet. So that was the last of it. What does this mean for the future? I guess we find out tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean Monday, because right now we're going to stop, we're going to save. I'm going to thank all of you wonderful folk for joining in today. And this is RononTyr signing off. I'll catch you in our next one.